Fungicide corn. That wasn't good.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. The video you're about to watch, we are applying fungicide to our corn. We are doing this with our sprayer instead of hiring a plane. Fungicide is basically what's going to help keep our corn healthy. The area that we live in a normal year, we really fight gray leaf spot pretty heavily, so we usually apply fungicide. This year's a drought, so it's a little bit different, but this is the fungicide that we have applied in this video, so enjoy. Don't forget to thumbs up the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't.
Okay, we're spraying fungicide corn and just getting started. Got everything hooked up and ready, I think. Started down through here and looky what we found. This is how dry it is. This is a real gravelly spot here at the edge of the field. But it is dry, so we'll see what happens on out here and see it's a little better. So right here, it's a little greener right out through here though, but still a lot of fired leaves. Now there's a green spot right here you can see. So I gotta put my camera down and see where I'm at here. It's bright. Don't put anything out on this front boom because it's got the rear one hooked up and spraying out the back, so we don't run through the product. Okay, we got her going now. I think we got everything working right like it's supposed to. An A-B line here helping line up the ends. This top corn's pretty tall. I don't know what to do. What happened? They or not. Brian needs to get his drone down there and fly around. See what we're doing. There's a dry spot there. Coming back, it's green again. That's the way this will be down through here, whole field. Put 20 gallon of water on. 7 ounces of Ultima, I believe it is. I'm shutting it off on the ends, clear out at the end. So we're not going to get anything clear out. I'm running like 14 miles an hour so I can keep the pressure up. That's about 45 pounds of pressure. If you can see the wing out there, clear out there, we're up over top of it. I don't know how much of it's going down through the corn. It's wet, making it wet. Oh my God.
I don't care.
That wasn't good. Too close to the end. Hit a tree. That wasn't good. Not used to going out this far. I usually make 2 rounds around these fields. I guess that's what I should have done. This far end's okay. There's no trees down the other end. If you look at these leaves, we're stopped out in the middle of it. They are clean. There's nothing on them hardly. I can't see no disease. So I don't just sit there going dry. We ain't had any moisture, haven't had any fogs down in here as usual. It looks pretty clean, so I don't know what this fungicide will help us out. We'll find out, I guess. All we can say is we tried it. See what happened. This is going to be the last round. This will be about 37, 38 acres here. That's all we had product for. So then we'll come back and spray another headline amp on beside of it on down through there. Kind of get a comparison of it. I don't know, you know, we're knocking something down. You just, I guess you just, rear view camera here. I can't see it down the road, but I know I'm running on something probably. Just trying to go, don't look back on the ends. Hopefully don't slaughter too bad. I got the 4-wheel steer on, so it should follow itself right around pretty good. What that 4-wheel steer does, the back end, if it's working right, will follow the front end right around, so you don't have one set of tracks there. That makes it a little better. This is it for this fungicide, this one. Backfill up with the headline amp we'll put in next time. We can see how this old corn's burning. These gravel spots, there's gonna be nothing there. There's some later corn there, neighbors. It's hard to tell. Later corn could be a little better. Depends on what's pollinating. This heat's not doing the pollination any good. Okay, we're back sprayed again, filled up. This time we got headline amp in here. See what it does. We've got enough to spray 60 acres. That beats out the rest of this field here pretty well. See how it goes. Okay, we're gonna get out and look here. I wish we could get up, get out and look, see how it looks like behind. I don't know if you can see it's going down on the leaves down there, clear to the bottom. I can see some. Looks like we got over there, took some. It looks like it is penetrating down there in the bottom some, so that's what I was kind of concerned about. I don't know, we'll find out. Okay, this is some replant corn right through here, smaller.
Dad's putting on some fungicide here. This is his second day putting on fungicide. We filmed a little bit of the first. We didn't have a camera today, but this is a field that was replanted, so it's probably going to be a little difficult for him to put fungicide on without running over corn, but it is what it is. The reason we are using our sprayer to put on fungicide instead of an airplane, much cheaper. It's probably going to be about $10 an acre to put this fungicide on versus $35 if we were using the plane.
Now that came to.
So we're putting on fungicide. This field's got some replant in it, so you can see how much behind the replant is. It's kind of planted at a different angle. But how many acres have you done with the sprayer now, Dad?
Good 5.
No, I mean total.
Oh, close to 200.
So normally we would have a plane do this. What's the cost difference? About $10 an acre to 35?
Yeah. Plane's $13 to $14 an acre.
Yeah, but I mean, like, overall, if we did it, it cost about $35 an acre with a plane. It cost us what, 10 to 15.
It's $45 a plane now, and it costs us 20.
So that's where the High Boys sprayers really help pay for themselves and really making the most out of it. Plus, it's got to be more accurate, I would think. What you did?
I don't know. There's a lot of vegetation to go down.
I just wrecked.
I
just wrecked.
Where's that?
I don't know.
Oh, you wrecked this camera.
Anyways, we might have wrecked a little drone there, but found it. Everything's good, but we're trying to put on most of our fungicide with our actually all of our fungicide we're putting on with our sprayer this year. This is the first year that we have done it. Have you ever done it before? Have you tried a couple times?
Neighbor did it for us.
Normally it just seems like we're always it seems like it's a time issue. This year we were able to do it ourselves, so interested to see if that's going to make any difference in yield. And did you put some check strips in there?
Yeah, we can do it.
And like all this field's not going to get applied. As dry as it's been this year, it's not really been a high pressure year for fungicide or for disease, so we're not putting on all the corn acres. Put on a lot more bean acres, didn't you?
I'm going to, yeah. Corn looks clean.
Yeah. I was just out in the heart of this field and it looks real clean.
Alright, so just finished all that we're going to do. It's 60 acres out of, what is there in this part, 120?
Yeah, I should have went over.
So did half of this field. Should get a nice test out of that. When we're putting on fungicide, we're basically trying to keep disease out of the crop. And you will see lesions on these leaves. And see, these leaves are pretty clean. Now, the bottom leaves may have some lesions on it. It seems like they start at the bottom, work their way up.
Why you can't see it now?
So the main thing that we're spraying for is gray leaf spot and northern corn blight. Like I say, there'll just be a lesion on the leaf. It'll just look like a yellow line. And once you see that lesion, the crop's already had the disease for like 15 days. Next year, our plan is to apply fungicide with our post spray while the corn's still little, and then come back and put it on now, like we're doing right now. Basically, by doing that, we're hoping we can keep the disease completely out of the crop. Because like I say, once you see it, you've already had that disease for a time. So that's kind of our theory. We just didn't do it this year. Next year, we're going to try some cheaper fungicides in the early application and see if that makes any difference. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, don't forget to thumbs up the video on the way out and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And we'll see you in the next video.